So let's talk also about what they're not. If you're going to work with the kids I bring into this agency who do these types of things, I am going to require you to do this. Never to use these words with these kids. Please do not use this language with children. When I started doing this treatment 20 plus years ago, we used to bring them in rooms and they'd sit around and they'd go, hi, my name's John and I'm a sex offender. And then we'd go to the next one, I'm Jim, I'm a sex offender. And we did that every week. And if you put a kid through 2 years of treatment of doing that, guess what you get? A sex offender. Because you're going to drill it into their head, that's what they are. And the fact of the matter is that most of these kids will not go on to reoffend into adult. There's actually research to show with no treatment at all, a lot of kids will not reoffend into adulthood. The problem is we can't figure out the ones who will and ones that won't. So we've kind of got to treat all of them. That's the issue. But kids are going through what we call role identification. Go back to Erickson's stages of development. He talks about this is a role identification. Who am I going to be as an adult? What are the permanent traits I'm going to carry from adolescent? Because adolescents are like personality du jour. They see something in a movie, I'll try it. They'll see something in a music video, I'll try it. And then they're constantly trying things on before they set a set pattern of this is how I'm going to be. So if we keep calling them these things, they're going to begin to wear that more and more and more. And anytime that happens more and more and more, the likelihood is that it may stick. And I don't want to do that. So we're not going to use any of these terms with these kids. Please do not do that. For your sake and their sake. Because these also make us lazy. Instead of identifying behavior and what they're doing wrong, we say, he's acting like a psychopath. I don't know what that means. And I've met a lot of psychopaths. Or a serial rapist, or whatever you want to call them. Again, I talked to you about pedophile. That's a really, really small percentage. But it seems like anyone who touches a kid would call them a pedophile. That's not true. All pedophiles are child molesters, but not all child molesters are pedophiles. And most of the sex offenders are child molesters. So they're the easiest targets. So here, what do you think recidivism rates are with adult sex offenders? What's a guess?
From child to adult or continuous?
No, as adults who sexually offend when they're adults. 92. Okay. So they break it up into two types of classifications, child molesters and then adult rapists, like same age and adult rapists. If you combine the two, the average recidivism rates for guys who complete treatment is around 22%. Pull out child molesters, they're around 17%. It's the adult rapists who are around 29%. When you average them together, they're around 22. So again, if you make the mistake of being educated by the media, there's a lot of misinformation out there and a lot of myths. If you look at adolescents who complete treatment, they're around 10%. And our treatment models at Barium, and we have 5, 6 outpatient programs, a PRTF, and a foster care, specialized foster care program. Our recidivism rate's around 3%. I'll put that up against anybody, anywhere, for any type of treatment or delinquency. And the reason why is we don't treat them like that. We don't want them to go this direction. We want them to go the other direction. We're not telling them what not to be. We're telling them what to be. And if you're doing the right thing, most likely is you're not doing the wrong thing. And that's our approach to treatment. That's a big approach. That's one of our approaches.